cooperation, and enjoy.
Good evening. At this time, we ask everyone to remain standing for the presentation of our colors and the singing of the national anthem. We also ask all men and young men, including members of the class of 2018, to remove your hats and head coverings at this time. Additionally, we ask that everyone remain standing until the colors have been retired.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's celeste gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets irregular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And again, good evening, parents, guardians, faculty, honored guests, and graduating class of 2018. Welcome to the 87th commencement exercises of Thomas Jefferson High School. I am Darren Thompson, principal of Thomas Jefferson High School. It is with great pleasure that I acknowledge that our graduates are closing a chapter in their lives and beginning a new one. Parents and guardians, we know that you all have been anticipating this moment for what seemed to be an eternity. Thank you for entrusting our staff and Richmond Public Schools in playing a valuable role in your child's education. And to you, job well done. And now, it is with great pleasure that I present to you our stage participants. I ask that you hold your applause until each section has been introduced. Each stage participant is asked to stand as his or her name is called and remain standing until the entire section has been introduced. Seated on the row to my far right are Mr. Harry Hughes, Chief Schools Officer, the Honorable Cheryl Burke, 7th District Representative to our school board, the Honorable Elizabeth Dorr, 1st District Representative to our school board, the Honorable Don Page, 8th District Representative to our school board and Chair of our school board, and Mr. Jason Cameras, Superintendent of Richmond Public Schools. Please recognize this section at this time. Thank you. You may be seated. And on my far left on the first row are Miss Samaya Jackson, Senior Class President, 2018. Mr. Cameron Watson, Salutatorian, Class of 2018. Miss Casey Chapman, Valedictorian, Class of 2018. Mr. Willie Dupree, Department Chair, School Counselor. Miss Crystal Potee, Assistant Principal. Mr. W. Marshall Andrews, Jr., Vice Principal. Mr. Michael White, Motivational Speaker. Please recognize this section at this time. Thank you. You may be seated. On my far left on the second row are Miss Dorothy Williams, Department Chair, CTE. Miss Mary Person, Department Chair, PE and Performing Arts. Miss Melissa Johnston, Department Chair, World Languages and Visual Arts, IB Coordinator, Diploma Program. Mrs. Tracy Cady, IB Coordinator, Middle Years Program. Ms. Crystal Jordan, Department Chair, Exceptional Education. Mrs. Victoria Guerin, Department Chair, Language Arts. Mrs. Janet Hawks Pleasance, Department Chair, Mathematics. Mr. Dustin Lackey, Department Chair, Science. Mr. Matthew Zipperer, Department Chair, Social Studies. Please recognize this section at this time. Thank you, and you may be seated. Additionally, I would like to acknowledge our organist, Ms. Diane Bacon, and the director of the TJ Choir, Mr. Rufus Johnson, and in the orchestra pit, the conductor of our TJ Band, Mr. Eric Cousins. In the audience and flanking our candidates for graduation are members of the faculty and staff of Thomas Jefferson High School. At this time, I ask that teachers and staff members stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Also, we are happy to recognize our special guests in the audience, former principals and staff members of Thomas Jefferson High School, feeder school representatives, and community partners. Please know that we welcome your presence and value your support this evening. And at this time, I would be remiss if I did not ask that we take a moment of silence and remembrance of our Viking family members who are here with us in spirit tonight. We would like to honor and remember their legacy. Vikings forever. Thank you, and the program will proceed as printed.
Good evening to the graduating class of Thomas Jefferson High School, to our parents, family members and friends, faculty, and staff, on behalf of the Richmond City School Board, I bring you greetings. And I would like to leave this message with our graduates. Treasure this moment of success and enjoy the journey ahead with new beginnings, new chapter, new endeavors, and new challenges. May peace and blessings be with you as you step ahead towards your dreams. Keep the courage as you face new challenges in life. Remember, the world is yours. Congratulations, the 2018 class of Thomas Jefferson High School. Thank you.
Good evening, parents, staff, faculty, and the stage participants. How are we doing, class of 2018? All right, that's what I like to hear, that's what I like to hear. Let's see. I want to start off by thanking all of my teachers, my friends, and my family for pushing me to this academic success I have today. I wouldn't have been able to achieve it without you all. I am Cameron Watson, and I am so honored to stand here before you all today. I'm going to be focusing on the essential parts of perseverance and knowledge and what it takes to succeed. From my personal point of view, my perseverance came from long nights of hard work and all the work I put into the IB program, and I will never forget these 4 years. Whether it was from the personal project, extended essay, CAS, the internal assessments, or the TOK presentation, it all took determination and perseverance, which taught me a valuable lesson about what needs to be done in order to succeed in this world. But this does not only apply to those in the IB program. I know that all of us have to face some type of adversity, and we had to push through whatever we were part of, whether you were an athlete or a part of any type of club. It all took commitment and determination. Dedication was required, and you had to make the choice to achieve a balance between the two to maintain your education and perform in this activity. So I commend you all. But one of the most important concepts that you take away from your high school years is the knowledge. And as we all know, knowledge is power. And it's the only way we can get anywhere in this world, whether it's applied for your upcoming years of college or whether it's in the field of work. Because without it, we all have the danger of being pushed down into a variety of ways, such as our race, our gender, sexual orientation, or even your religious views. By maintaining and building upon your knowledge, you increase your power and chances of getting ahead into society. So obviously you want to gain as much knowledge as possible. The other thing that's important to take with you is your memories and your experiences. Hopefully these 4 years of high school had many memories, and so you can reminisce on them later on in life. I know I have quite a few experiences with these people, and I won't forget things like where my dog's at, or the fastest man in TJ, or the Hebelglocken, and even the times hanging out with my friends that I would sincerely cherish. But I'm not gonna talk all night, so I'm just gonna end it off with the quote that I'm gonna try to live my best by, and that's, the 4 walls are nothing but limits. Break them down and your success is limitless. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to thank God for allowing us to be here tonight. Secondly, I would like for everyone to congratulate the class of 2018 once again. Okay. Now I will be introducing our guest speaker. Since taking the stage for the first time in 1996, Michael White has made a name for himself as a comedian, actor, executive coach, and community supporter. The Birmingham, Alabama native has toured with D.L. Hughley, Bob Saget, and many other comedians, as well as opened for a variety of musical artists, including Jill Scott, Beanie Man, and Stevie Wonder. In 1996, Michael was a top finalist in the Crown Royal Southern Regional Comedy Competition. 2 years later, he won the Deaf Comedy Jam Competition in Virginia Beach. In 2007, Michael White was a top 10 regional finalist in the HBO Lucky 21 comedy competition. Michael has also pursued an acting career, appearing on the television series Army Wives in 2009 and the film Unstoppable with Denzel Washington. In 2009, Michael's career took another turn, public speaking. Michael realized that the humor he was blessed with actually had greater purpose, and that is to empower individuals and bring people together. He has consulted with many companies, motivated kids of all ages, and helped groups with common goals become stronger and more purposeful. Michael himself holds accountable to the community that supports him. In 2013, he started the RVA Has Talent, a company that pairs local entertainers with nonprofits to raise money and awareness. More recently, he launched RCJC, Richmond Correctional Justice Center Has Talent, an 8-week program that helps inmates acquire job training, write business plans, and get coaching from professional entertainers. The program ends with a talent show graduation where each graduate gives their elevator speech and performs their talent. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Michael Bam Bam White.
All right. All right. What's happening? Y'all good? All right. Y'all excited today? Everybody excited? Now, what I want to do is a reverse real quick. Students, give your parents a round of applause for helping you get to this moment. So I know we're ready to get out of here and turn up, so I'm not going to be long. I'm just going to say a couple of things, and I hope out of the things that I say and that God uses me to say, that it's something that you can take with you and use for the rest of your life. First of all, understand that you are in good company today. You are amongst other individuals that put their minds to what they knew that they were capable of, and together, all of you have done it. I will say through the rest of your life, understand that you are the power within yourself, and be mindful of other people because you never know what somebody else is going through. So use the greater you to help somebody else be great. I'm gonna share a story with you. Sometimes you don't know what other people are going through, and it can sometimes happen at unopportune times. Now, this is a true story. I was coming from the South Side, headed to the Carpenter Center a couple of weeks ago. And I was going to the symphony. Anybody here ever been in a situation with road rage? You ever been in a road rage situation? So y'all know where, now I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna give you this astute speech. We're gonna be real, okay? You know where McDonald's is on Hall Street and Commerce Road? So I went through the light. Now at the next light, the right lane is right lane turn only, right? So if you're in the right lane, what are you supposed to do? Turn. So I guess the guy didn't know that was in the right lane. He needed to get over. I didn't see him. I didn't let him over by mistake. I'm not a petty driver. You need to get over, I'll let you over. He gets over behind me and starts blowing his horn at me. Now, I didn't say anything to him. Literally, I didn't say anything. All I did, he turned around, he looked at me, that's all I did. That's it. I didn't do nothing else. That's it. That's it. You know, you ever looked at somebody and knew you made a mistake? So the light turned green, and I went straight. He got out of the left turn only lane and got behind me and started following me. So I wanted to know if this guy was following me, so I said, well, let me do a little test. I made a right, he made a right. I made a left down a one-way street the wrong way on purpose. He made a left down a one-way street on purpose. Then it dawned on me. I said, you know what? We about to find out who got the most gas in their car. I was headed to the Carpenter Center. Now I'm on my way to Philly. Yes, I am. You catch me in Philly, you got me, dog. Yes, you do. But you never know what somebody else is going through, so always be mindful of your actions around others. But let me tell you one of the most important things about what you're about to encounter next, because the easy part of your life, once you get your diploma, the easy part is over. Now it's time to the real deal, time for the real deal. Everything that your parents, everything your teachers, everything that you've heard, that you know sometimes you didn't want to hear, you better listen and apply it as you go through life, because you're going to need it. And always keep in mind, the importance is not what you become. The importance is who you become. Because the who drives the what. A lot of people will give up their self-identification just to become popular, just to get followers on Instagram. If you got followers and you had to lose yourself to get a follower, that follower is not a good follower. Be the power within yourself so that other people can know that they can be powerful too. Feel good about yourself. Be around people that want to make you feel good. Because the way you feel is very important. Because how you feel dictates how you think. How you think dictates what you do. What you do dictates your habits, and your habits dictates your character. But it starts with how you feel. Feel good as you can right now. And in every moment in your life, once you feel as good as you can, find a way to feel a little bit better. Don't give yourself power, don't give your power to anybody else either. People are gonna attack you, they're gonna talk about you, they're gonna dog you out, they're gonna hate on you. You know why? Because they're not settled with themselves. Don't let somebody else's weakness become your weakness too. Own your power. Be the greatest thing that you can be. And come back to TJ years later and give back to the people that gave to you, because they're gonna need it. God bless y'all. Go and be great.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Cousins, T.J. Band, and thank you, Mr. Micah Bam Bam White, for your inspiring thought message to our graduates and our guests. At this time, I would like to share with you a few of our many accomplishments that have made Thomas Jefferson High School an institution of high academic achievement. This year, the class of 2018 has truly distinguished itself academically. 92% of our graduates will receive an advanced studies or standard diploma, with the remainder receiving an applied diploma. 33 seniors sat for the, yes, you can clap, yes. 33 seniors sat for the International Baccalaureate exams during the 2017-2018 school year and are eagerly awaiting scores. 10, yes, that's an accomplishment. 10 of these seniors are full diploma candidates and are awaiting scores to potentially receive an IB diploma. These students have engaged in a rigorous program of studies and competed against worldwide academic standards. We are proud of their hard work and accomplishments and their courage for participating in such an endeavor. 3 of our seniors are graduates of the Governor's Career and Technical Education Academy for STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, in Richmond. This program provided a rigorous academic and technical program of study in 2 career pathways. Engineering and technology and therapeutic services programs were taught at the Richmond Technical Center. Students have been prepared for a full range of post-secondary opportunities. These opportunities consist of 2- and 4-year colleges, entry-level employment, apprenticeships, and the military. Because of the focus and academic determination of the class of 2018, 83% of this year's graduates will continue their education in 4-year colleges or universities and 2-year community colleges, both in the Commonwealth and in other states. 3% will enter trade and technical schools. Another 13.5% of our students are well prepared to enter the world of work. Finally, 2 students, Orlando Nash and Vitali Romanenko, plan to enter the military and defend our country. More than 50 colleges and universities extended invitations to our students this year. The top colleges that our students were admitted to were, and this happens to be myself and Mr. Dupree's alma mater, Old Dominion University. Go Monarchs! Virginia Union University, Norfolk State University, Virginia State University, Ferrum College, Radford University, Hampton University, James Madison University, Mary Baldwin College, and Virginia Commonwealth University. Scholarships and grants for the class of 2018 totaled approximately $3.8 million over a 4-year period. We are so proud of our students our students have been welcomed at an array of diverse and impressive schools. Finally, we would like to thank the football program. Especially the seniors that are graduating this evening for an outstanding season. Their winning record of 8-4 included hard-fought wins that led to the playoffs and a victory in the playoffs. Excluding the years when Thomas Jefferson was a part of the Jefferson Huguenot Whiff Complex, a winning record has been elusive since 1976. 1976. Thank you, young men, for a wonderful journey.
Two of the academic standouts of our graduating class are our valedictorian, Casey Chapman, and our salutatorian, Cameron Watson. Both individuals have distinguished themselves as stellar scholars. Cameron, will you please stand? Cameron Watson has worked extremely hard, both in and outside the classroom. He is the son of Emma and Carl Watson, and credits his academic achievement to his mother. Cameron has been a full international baccalaureate diploma program candidate throughout his high school career. Now get this. He has maintained high academic standards with a GPA of 4.6. He is a member of the National Honor Society. He played high school football throughout his high school career. Cameron also participated in track and field for 2 years. He has dedicated time outside of school to community service. Cameron has volunteered faithfully during the summer with the Richmond Police Department Community Care Unit for 4 years. He is a member of the Young Adult Police Commissioners, the Order of the Knights of Pythagoras, and Rosa R. Wilkerson Youth Department, number 112. He also volunteers in his community, helping the elderly and single parents, cleaning the streets and decorating his block during the holidays. In the fall of this year, Cameron plans to become a monarch as he attends Old Dominion University, where he will major in exercise science. Let us applaud Cameron Watson for his outstanding achievement and salutatorian. Cameron, you may be seated. Casey Chapman, will you please stand? Those that know Casey would probably say that she is quiet, humble, and a very hard worker. In fact, she would never boast of herself but of others first. But there are even more colors to the beautiful rainbow of this young lady. She is knowledgeable, a risk taker, reflective, caring, principled, a communicator, an inquirer, open-minded, balanced, and a thinker. These are all the characteristics of the IB learner profile, and Casey excels in these areas. If these were superpowers, one could say she is the whole Avengers or Justice League team in one. Casey is the daughter of Lawrence and Deborah Chapman. She has been in the International Baccalaureate program as a full diploma candidate throughout her high school career. Casey is a member of the girls' varsity volleyball team, art club, French Honor Society Club, and National Honor Society. She is most proud of the times when she could assist her peers when they needed help. This would explain her plans to major in history and education to become a teacher one day. In addition, she has never missed a day of school for all 4 years of high school. This young lady will be taking her outstanding talents to the land of the Cavaliers. And I'm not talking about LeBron and I'm not talking about Cleveland, but better known as the University of Virginia. Our valedictorian and #1 daughter of Thomas Jefferson High School for the class of 2018, listen to this, guys, has a GPA of 5.08. I give you the one and only Casey Chapman. At this time, I will recognize the top 10 students of the Thomas Jefferson class of 2018. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing and be acknowledged. Also, parents or guardians, would you please stand as well as I call your child's name? Audience, please hold your applause until all the names have been called. Casey Chapman, University of Virginia. Cameron Watson, Old Dominion University. Brianna Charlton, University of Richmond. Samaya Jackson, Xavier University. Cameron Forbes, University of Virginia. Georgina Brown, University of Virginia. Victor Green, College of William and Mary. Karen Ramirez, J. Sergeant Reynolds Community College. Matthew Rose, San Diego State University. Shamar Smith, Old Dominion University. Please applaud the achievements of our top 10 students. Thank you. You may be seated.
Seniors, you have been recognized this evening for your perseverance, focus, academic achievement, and honors. I am privileged to recognize, as well as the other distinguished group of individuals critical to your success: your parents, grandparents, step-parents, guardians, aunts, uncles, sisters, brothers, and other family members and friends. Their patience and support have been invaluable in ensuring your presence at graduation this evening. Family members, we salute you too, for the achievement of your child belongs in part to you. On behalf of the class of 2018, I would like to thank Ms. Alexander Taylor and Ms. Cheatham as senior class co-sponsors, and Ms. Person and Ms. Guerin, our senior class coordinators. Please stand, ladies, so they can see you. Stand, ladies. Stand up, Ms. Person. Thank you for your endless efforts, patience, and guidance on behalf of our graduation candidates. Thank you to the senior class vice principal, Mr. Andrews, for his assistance to our graduates. Finally, we would like to thank yours truly, the assistant principal, and our principal, Mr. Thompson, for their valued assistance this year. In addition, our caring senior class counselors, please stand. Mr. Dupree, Ms. Johnson, and Ms. Williams. You have provided vision, enthusiasm, and vitality in collaboration with the future Center Coordinator, Ms. Kennedy. Please stand. Last but not least, tremendous thanks goes to our wonderful teachers and staff members who helped the seniors achieve this goal. Stand once again. Stand once again. Thomas Jefferson High School staff, we applaud you and thank you.